As well as flying to every city in Australia, Qantas can take you almost anywhere. In fact, you could say we have a network as big as Australia.
They gather together, thousands and thousands and thousands, still more. For 16 straight days, the stadiums roar. They line all the fields, they polish the courts. A rainbow of colors together for sport. They sprint, they jostle, they jump, they shout. They sometimes get hostile, but they work it all out. They smile, they laugh, they learn life's lessons. They respect one another, regardless of weapons. The big and the small together seem awkward, but amazingly enough, they push the world forward. And when it's all over, it's as good as it gets. A lifetime of memories with zero regrets. Then they pack up the balls and roll up the mats, put on their best suits and the finest of hats. They all wave goodbye, they hug and they kiss. And you think that maybe, just maybe, it could all be like this.
For over 40 years, 7 has been a leader in quality local television, a tradition that remains to this day. And today at 5, 7 launches a new weekday afternoon program. Hosted by Peter Ford and Melissa Downs, Channel 7 Brisbane will be Australia's #1 producer of local television. 5 new hours a week, a new daily look at local news, local issues, local events.
Hello, I'm Peter Ford.
And I'm Melissa Downs.
Local Edition premieres today at 5 on 7.
Just because we get around. Talking about my generation. Things they do look awful. Talking about my generation. I hope I die before I get old. Talking about my generation. This is my generation, baby.
Michael! Hey, Coach, we did it!
Wireless, digital, Samsung. Everyone's invited.
Every 30 minutes, a hostage will die. Only one man can save them.
President of the United States.
Harrison Ford in the premiere Air Force One tonight on 7.
Millions more people are travelling to the Sydney 2000 Olympic Games on one brand of tyre. Goodyear, the eye in the sky, helping to take the Sydney 2000 Olympic Games to the world.
If it only saves you once a year, it's a good year.
Tonight in 7 News, after the party, the Olympic exodus, how Sydney Airport coped, closing ceremony highlights and the staggering TV audience figures, bushfires back with a vengeance, action from the major battlefronts.
Tonight, we salute the greatest team of athletes Australia has ever produced.
This
is a famous victory.
All together in one room.
Such a sea of faces there and so many medals.
Today tonight, 6:30 tonight on 7.
This 7 News Update is brought to you by Australia's Colonial.
Good afternoon, Darren Davies. Sydney Airport is facing its biggest challenge as up to 100,000 people head home from the Games. Airport officials say more than 1,000 flights will leave Sydney by the end of the day. Among the crowd, the first of the athletes heading home from the Games described as the best ever. No rest for firefighters who are battling a fresh set of bushfires in and around Brisbane. And overnight at Toowoomba, residents grabbed garden hoses as the flames crept close to their properties. And a woman has been hit by a bus in inner Brisbane. She's in a serious condition in hospital. Now checking the weather for the Great South East, the Bureau says the dry weather is set to continue.
Tonight, we salute the greatest team of athletes Australia has ever produced.
This is a famous victory.
All together in one room.
Such a sea of faces there and so many medals.
Today tonight, 6:30 tonight on 7.
Mr. Castle. I reckon we should call it Mrs. Castle. Yeah, because it's pretty. It's got like...
Great, isn't it? Yeah, I wish I lived here. You will. How do you know? Because I'm you, just 20 years older. Jenny, 2 months premature. And Ben's on the way. What? How do you... What are you doing here? We live here. Bought that house. The one on the point? How did I manage that? We followed some good advice. From you? AMP. We call them after this holiday. Anyway, turns out great. Oh! And put Ben in for piano lessons as a natural.